Hi boys and girls, welcome back to baseball week. I got my Reds hat on and just like I'd wear it to a game. So I'm going to use some baseball helmets to do some practicing today. These are Ryan's little baseball helmets, which I like to use in school for sorting. Ryan loves these. When the teams are playing each other, it gets them out, puts them next to each other. They all have the team names or the logos on them. So we're going to use these today to practice our word wall words, our sight words. Mrs. Reeker and I saw some great stories you wrote, but some of those stories had word wall words that we're supposed to know and they're not spelled right. So we're going to practice 10 of them today. So you need this paper, these two papers, and a pencil, okay? So you can pause the video and go get that if you don't have it. All right, now we're going to use these papers and our pencil, and let's start with putting our name on there. Please write your name nice and neat on the line. All right, now after your name's on it, I'm gonna read a clue that's going to fit one of these sight words. I'm gonna read them for you one time. You can read them with me. I want you to point. Has, won, not, by, did, win, for, said, have, them. These are words you cannot stretch out. You cannot necessarily look for chunks in them. Sometimes skipping them doesn't help. The only strategy that works for these crazy word wall words is to memorize them because they don't follow the rules. So these crazy words have to be memorized in your head, okay? All right, so let's practice them today. I'm gonna pick a baseball helmet here. I'm gonna start, of course, with the Cincinnati Reds. Here's the Reds helmet, okay? All right, now I'm gonna read a clue. You're gonna write down which one of these words matches the clue. All right, oh, this one says number 6. Find baseball number 6. There it is, okay. Now, you're gonna write down the word you think matches this clue. The word begins with and ends with the S sound. S. Which one of those words fits that clue? Write it down on number 6. All right, we'll check them at the end. All right, let's pick a new hat. I am going to select the New York Yankees hat for Mrs. Bosco. You know, she's a big New York Yankees baseball fan. She's really missing watching these games. All right, this is for number 8. So find baseball number 8. Okay? All right. This word has 4 letters in it and a silent E at the end that you don't hear at all. 4 letters and a silent E. Write that one down on number 8. All right, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause. All right, now I'm going to pick the Chicago Cubs hat because Ryan really likes Javier Baez on the Cubs. So let's read this clue for the Cubs hat. All right. This is number 1. So you're going to write that in baseball number 1, your guess. Which word begins and ends with the same letter? Write down the word in number 1 that begins and ends with the same letter. All right, the next helmet I'm going to choose is, let's choose the other New York team, the Mets. This is a team Mrs. Bosco does not like so well. All right, let's see here. This is number 4. So find number 4. You're going to write your answer next to number 4. It's a number word. Which one of these sight words is a number word? Okay, write that down. Okay. Oh, we're going to do St. Louis next. This is Mrs. Conti's favorite baseball team. She's from St. Louis, and she loves the Reds. Oh, not the Reds. Whoops. She loves the Cardinals. She would not like to hear me say that. So this is number 2. So would you write this on number 2? This word has a W-H, brother in it. The brother. Write down the word that goes with that. Okay, now I'm going to choose this Marlins hat because I just like their logo. It has colors in it. All right, the Florida Marlins. All right, this is clue number 3. So go down to baseball number 3. Which word ends with the T sound? Which word ends with the T sound? All right. This one is the Oakland A's. It's the only team that has green helmets. All right, let's look at the Oakland A's clue. Number 5, write this one on number 5. All right, this word only has 2 letters in it. 2 letters. All right. The last one is the Washington Nationals. They were the World Series champions last year, which I did not remember, but Ryan told me, so he said I had to use it. All right. This is clue number 7. So find out baseball number 7. All right. Number 7 is a word that means someone is talking. A word that means someone was talking. Write down your guess next to number 7. All right. In baseball number 9, there were 2 words that I did not use, that did not find any clues. Write down one of the words you think that we did not give any clues for. Okay, now we're going to check our work and practice these words. Okay, get ready. You're the teacher now. You've got to grade your paper. All right, we're going to check. Number 1, in number 1 baseball, which word began and ended with the same sound? It was did. You should have had number 1, should have had did. D-I-D. Let's clap it together. Ready? D-I-D, did. The old clap and slap. Whew, it's been a long time since we did that. All right, number 2. Which word had a W-H rather than the word when? You should have had when for number 2. If you got it, put a check by it. If you missed it, you should fix it. Let's make sure you spelled it all right. Ready? W-H-E-N, when. All right, number 3. Which word ended with the T sound? It was not. So you should have had not for number 3. Let's spell it out loud. Ready? N-O-T, not. Oh, let's change it. Let's cheer since we're at a baseball game. We're going to change that now. Number 4, which word was a number word? It was 1. Let's do it this way. O-N-E, 1. All right, number 5. The clue was which word had 2 letters? It was by. Spell it out loud. B, by, by. Number 6. Which word had the h sound and ended with s? It was has. All right, let's spell it out loud. Ready? H-A-S, has. Number 7 was the word that somebody uses when you're talking, when they were talking. It was said. S-A-I-D, said. And number 8 was which word had 4 letters and a silent E on the end? The word was have. H-A-V-E, have. Did you figure out which one of the words I did not use? Did not give any clues for? If you wrote down the word them, you are right. Or if you wrote down the word for, you are right. Either of those could be words I did not use. All right, you're going to pick 2 words from the list and use them in a sentence. I want you to use capitals and spaces and punctuation. If you're making a capital letter, it needs to be tall. If you're making a lowercase letter, it needs to be small. We should be able to tell the difference between your capitals and your lowercase. Also, there should be clear spaces between all your words. And the word ball words have to be spelled right, okay? Take that list of word ball words that you got at the beginning of the year, or the ones we sent at the beginning of this quarantine time, and use those to practice. Practice spelling them out loud. T-H-E-M, them. You can clap them, you can jump them, you can run them in circles, but it's a good idea to practice those so that you know them in your head. It helps when you read and it helps when you write. All right, thanks for doing some baseball things with me today. I don't know if it's going to be good enough weather to get outside and play, but at least we got to talk about baseball. And maybe you could even look up on a story website a story about baseball if you wanted. All right, have a great day, kindergarten. Bye.